Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we are going to spend a little more time with angels, okay? So we are going to ask the lead team collective who they think we should ask for a message from. And I'm thinking like which angel in particular, if it's an archangel, and I only know a handful, or like, I'm kind of curious to see if the lead team collective would want us to ask the unknown angels as a group for a message using the pendulum. Okay. So I'm going to do the pendulum live with you today because I'm going through this process with you rather than having done it separate, okay, on my own. So just a few things I have in front of me. The first thing I started in my bullet journal, for some of you know, I haven't really talked about my bullet journal probably in a month or so, but I do track everything that I'm doing in here from all the pendulum messages. Here, I can show you. I was going to show you my angels list, okay? I started an angels list. I haven't written in that for, I don't know. I haven't come across any new angels that to put in there recently. So, but I thought, oh, I do have an angels list, so I'm going to keep that open with me. But I do have, like, when we did Sacred Shadows in the Spirit Circle, everything I was learning about Sacred Shadows, and I highlighted things so I can go back and reread it in a very simple way. That's why I like doing things in boxes like this. It's easier for me to grasp the information in smaller snippets the way that I'm doing this. But like all the pendulum messages that I do, if you've been hanging around the channel for a while, and I do a lot of pendulum messages for us every other day, you know, spiritual or political pendulum messages. And I probably it started actually on March 10th. That's when I started doing pendulum message, just on March 10th. So I've got that page. Each page is just one. This is like one day. So all of my pendulum messages are in here. And it's kind of cool because I wish I actually had started a separate book. And in fact, I was thinking about it. Here's another page because I'm running out of, I have to go now to a page that's like way back in my bullet journal. But I kind of wish I would have started just a separate book for these because I didn't realize how many I would be doing. So anyways, yeah, so as you're working on your spiritual stuff, sometimes it's just fun to keep things contained in a journal like this. Now, I talked a while ago about doing my own spirit journal. My own bullet journal for this process. And I have it kind of developed. I just we've been, one project at a time type of thing. And that does remind me real quick, this is a little bit of an advertisement, that the small business directory, which was the last project we just got done. So we have a small business directory in the community. I'm going to link it right there. Okay. Actually, right here, I'm going to link the small business directory, but in the description is how to join the small business directory if you are a small business in our community, because the price is going up on June 30th. Okay. So we have 5 days. And actually, by the time you see this, because I'm recording this on Wednesday, for Friday, there's only going to be like 3 days left. So if you're a small business and you've been waiting to join it, check out the directory and then the link to the sales page to join the directory. And that's only for small businesses. If you're not a small business, you can visit the directory for free, obviously, because we want you to support the small businesses in our community. Okay. So yes, please join if you're interested before the price goes up on June 30th. Okay. Anywho, but that was one project I was getting done. And so we'll revisit this because I know a lot of people had been asking for like a structured journal it'll be interesting. I'll try. I have to try it and see if it works. But I might actually do a little class on it too, just a really simple class on it too. Okay, so I've got my list, my journal. My angels list. Okay, so I'm gonna tap into see what the lead team collective wants to tell us, which is the lead team collective is made up of all of our spirit teams, including yours. So whoever found themselves here, your spirit team is a part of the lead team collective. Okay. The other thing I'm consulting is this book that my mom had gotten all of her kids, at least the girls. I don't know about the boys. I can't remember. But we got this book in 1992 when we were young adults. Okay. And so I don't know how prevalent. I actually got this recently. It was a used copy. It's out of publication. They don't really sell them anymore. But this is a very interesting place I wanted to start before we got the pendulum messages. Then I'm going to ask them. I've got 2 decks, Ask Your Guides. I might not use that one. I might use this one. I was trying to think of, I didn't actually ask them today which decks I should use, which I always do. And I never used to in the beginning, but now I do. This one's Angels and Ancestors. So I think we'll use this one today. It only kind of makes sense. Okay, so this is very interesting in this book, Ask Your Angels, all right? So working with angels in groups, I think is very interesting, okay? So there are 2 ways in which the angels work with us in global healing and transformation. The first is through direct input, through sharing knowledge with us that will bring us to the next step in technology, culture, and consciousness. This occurs whenever we open to our angels. So that's really the idea here, is you're opening up to the angels. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is opening up to them so they know we want them in our lives. We want them to be supporting us, okay? Not just your guardian angel, but which was the video I did a couple days ago this week. I'll post it right here. It was all on angels. So if you haven't watched that one, it was really, really good. Like if I do say so myself, it's because they were so good. In fact, you were so good. The community is the one who asks all the questions and then they answer. And it was really interesting. I found it very interesting. So watch that one as well, okay? Because that will give you a lot of background in what the Lead Team Collective is telling us about angels in general, okay? So we each have a guardian angel, but we're going to be working a little bit more with a group of angels here, okay? So this occurs whenever we open to our angels and begin to dialogue with them, hence the 30-day challenge. If you're participating in that, and if you're not, that's okay. You can start tomorrow. You just write a letter to your spirit team every day, every other day or once a week or whatever you're comfortable with. Okay. But it's just about opening up that dialogue with them. Okay. If you have missed the 30-day challenge and you want to just connect more outside of YouTube so you don't miss certain things that we're doing within the community, then newsletter sign up is right there. Okay. The QR code. And the link is in the description. Okay, so, and just remember, if you sign up for the newsletter, you do need to confirm your email. So once you sign up, you should get an email to confirm it. Now, sometimes people are saying they're not getting the email. If you use an email that looks dodgy or you spelled it wrong, the email system will kick you out. Okay, so you won't be a part of the subscriber list. Or if you just say, let's just say your first name is Karen and you just put K or you just put B, the email is going to see that as spam so they're really particular because they want to make sure we're not being spammed or you don't get spammed, So just be careful what name you're using. Okay. Okay. So sorry, little sidetracks. Okay. So this occurs whenever we open to our angels and begin to dialogue with them. The second way is that by sharing their energy, we humans move into a collective consciousness. We become one heart, one mind. So they can share their energy with us, and we have to ask, we humans move into a collective consciousness. We become one heart, one mind. Angels are collective beings. At the same time that they are very much individuals. That's cool, right? It's just like us. We are very much individuals, but we are also a collective of humans, right? For centuries, we humans have been struggling to balance our individuality with our collective natures. In most cultures, the individual was subsumed to the collective. But in the last few hundred years, we have been in an increasing focus on the self. sometimes in opposition to the community, clearly, even like, I mean, look at Trump, right? I mean, talk about, it's all he cares about is himself, right? And sometimes cut, clear, cancel, trying not to send that energy out there. And sometimes at the expense of community, whether this be family, city, or nation. When we spend time with angels, whenever we bask in their energy, we take in by osmosis some of their capacity to be exactly who they are, in harmony with the whole, in harmony with all that is. So that's cool. So that's what we're doing here today. We are basking in their energy. Okay. When you watch any, honestly, which is really amazing. And I'm not just saying this so you hang out in our community, but when you watch these videos or other spiritual videos, you are basking in that energy. Okay. As long as it makes you feel good. Sometimes you can watch spiritual content that doesn't make you feel good or doesn't raise your vibration. And if it's not, then that's not the right video for you. Okay, it doesn't mean it's not the right person for you, but maybe that message in particular was not the right message for you at that time. Okay, so the whole idea is everything you listen to in general should, or read or expose yourself to, or the people you hang out with, ideally are always raising your vibration rather than lowering it. How many times have we had to spend time with so many different people who lower our vibration? And, we feel obligated to hang out with them because they're family or they've been a lifelong friend, even though they lower your vibration. Now's the time to start taking a look at why you're continuing to expose yourself to that. And I know it's so hard. I know it is so hard to say goodbye to that, especially because they typically don't understand why you're saying goodbye to it. Okay. So it's time to bask in the energy of our angels. So that's what we're going to do today. This is such a great book. I mean, I'm so grateful for my mom for getting that for us. And for my sister for actually keeping her copies, because I didn't keep my copies, and I was at her house last November, and she's like, I have 3 books for Mom. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Okay, but I got one anyways. I had given it away at some point, and now I got it back. Okay, so let's go ahead. I do have my pendulum. I do use my original one. I've gotten some beautiful ones. There's some people in the community have sent me some beautiful ones. But I tend to just go back to this one because it's small and, you get kind of used to something. And it moves very fast because it's smaller. So where are my dowsing rods? Okay, they're there. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do the prayer, and then I will bring you down so you can see the pendulum work, okay? All right, so I'm just going to have a little conversation with them real quick to see who we're going to call in, okay? So I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, and the lead team collective, and only those of the highest and purest light, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel, my channel and your channel, the community, the lead team collective, so it is only of the highest and purest light. Amen. Hey, you guys. Thank you for all your love and support and guidance for our community. Now would be a great time, you guys, to thank your own team and to thank our team collective, the lead team collective, for all their support. They do like to be appreciated, just like any spiritual being would. And not that they need it, but it's always nice, right? It's just a message of love, basically. Okay, so thanks you guys again for all you do for us. We really appreciate it. All your honesty and guidance, love and support to help us raise our vibration as high as possible as we're on Earth, and sending as much love out to the Earth as we can, which we understand is our kind of our soul mission to do. Besides having a pretty cool learning experience. Pretty cool, huh? Learning experience on Earth. Okay, so we are interested. Can I talk to the lead team collective, please? All right, thank you. So we're interested in basking in the energy of the angels for a quick time here. Who should we, and I'd like to get a pendulum message or have a conversation through the pendulum with some angels. It can be one, it can be a group. Who do you recommend? And who would like to step forward, I guess? The Lead Team Collective, if you can help us determine that. So I do have an angels list here. Are any on the angels list that I should call upon for this message? Any specific one? Yes? Okay, so I'll read off what I have. I have Angel of Balance. Should I call the Angel of Balance? No. Angel of Love? No. Angel of Strength? No. Archangel Raphael? No. Archangel Michael? Ah, Archangel Michael. Okay, cool. Archangel for Cybersecurity. Believe it or not, there is an Archangel for Cybersecurity. Okay, should we talk to them separate, or we can talk to them together? So separate, we don't have to talk, we can talk to them together. Oh wow. So that's interesting because Archangel Michael is stability and security and protection, and so is the Archangel for Cybersecurity. So that's kind of interesting. There's some kind of message there, right? I had no idea what we were going to get today. Okay, what about Ascended Masters? Are there any Ascended Masters that you want me to call upon today? No. Ancestral lines? No. Star Nation families? No. Archangel Permlamik? I'm not saying that right, but oversees the natural world. Okay. No. Okay, so what about our unknown angels? Any unknown angels you want me to add into the group? No. Okay. So you want me to get a message for the community today from Archangel Michael and Archangels for Cybersecurity. Oh, interesting. Interesting, you guys. Okay. I had no idea. I mean, we could have been talking about love today or anything. So there's archangels with an S for cybersecurity? Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. So can we please call in Archangel Michael and the Archangels for Cybersecurity on Earth? Yes. Okay. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your love and support and guidance, and anything you can do to love and support and guide the members of our community would be amazing. And you guys can go ahead and ask for that support for yourself right now. That's important to do that. And protection. Please have protect our community, each individual as they ask for it, to help us be protected as we're on Earth, to live a loving and easy and fun existence on Earth. So you guys have some messages for us, my understanding is, from the Lead Team Collective. Yes. Okay. Wide swing. They started swinging wider. Okay. So can you use the pendulum for that? Yes. Okay. Obviously, this is interesting. I did not realize this would maybe turn into a political conversation, but I have a feeling it's going to. Okay. So let's see. I've got my little sticky note ready. All right. So hopefully you can see this. I've done this before and people have said it was fine. I do kind of go fast. So, well, it depends on their energy. But you might be like, well, I couldn't tell which letter it went. You'll just have to trust that I can tell which letter they're on. Just so otherwise it would belabor it if I had to wait until they did a full swing. Okay. You'll at least see how I do it. And remember, I've been doing this for a little while, so I'm kind of used to their energy and how it works on using my own pendulum here. So, okay, so we already said the prayer. So again, calling on Archangel Michael and the Archangels of Cybersecurity. I learned that from somebody, obviously, because I put it in my list over here, you guys. So I think I might have learned it from Dean. I think I might have learned that from Dana. What was Dana's? I'll list her channel below in the description, but that might be who she might have talked about the the Archangels of Cybersecurity. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, so what message do you guys have for us today? as we bask in the energy of the angels today. What message do you have? See, right away, they're moving fast, actually. Is that an L? I kind of suspected that it wasn't going to be the L, you guys. I kind of suspected it was going to be the R, but I wanted to show you. Okay, I mean, it was going to be the Y. Is that a Y? This is probably going to be a why are you question, because usually when they start with why, that's what happens. Okay, so they're coming back at us with something. Okay, so why? Oh, maybe why is a word rather than why are you? Nope. Okay, so why are... Okay, so are you asking, this is a question, you're asking why are you? A why are you question? Yes. Okay. All right, why are you what? What would you like, what would you like to ask us? Is that, so right now they're pointing either to a J or a W, so at this point I have to clarify which one. So is that a J? Okay, is that a W? So normally I wouldn't say is that a W because they've already just said no to the J, but I'm going to do it for your sake just to show you. Okay, so they're saying yes, that's a W. Okay, so W. So why are you W? Ah, okay. I. Obviously, I go to a vowel next. I don't have to clarify the V or the I at this point. Otherwise, WV wouldn't make sense. They're perhaps going to be spelling, let's see, I'm not going to say it. W-I-L. Okay, L. So when they swing kind of long on one letter, then it's usually, and because I'm assuming they're going to say willing, but let's see. So I. So at this point, I usually would not continue having them spell the word because I already know what it is. So N. Okay, so are you saying why are you willing? Okay, so why are you willing what? T. Okay, why are you willing to? Uh-oh, what are they going to ask us? Why are you willing to? G. Is that a G or a T? Is that a G? See, now the way I asked that, is that a G or T? They wouldn't be able to answer that. Is that a G? Okay, G. I. You can see where this is going. Okay, V. I. Okay, so why are you willing to give? Is that what are you saying? Why are you willing to give? Okay, give what? Oh boy. You. Okay, so give up. Uh-oh, what are we giving up? What have we been willing to give up, you guys? And this has to do with protection, right? Why are you willing to give up? Okay, I'm sure they're going to spell your. Are you going to spell your, you guys? Again, I'm just making the process. Okay. So why are you willing to give up your what? What are we willing to give up? This is really the kicker of the message right here. This is what, what is it that they're trying to tell us? What are we giving up? Or what have we been willing to give up? Ah. Okay, is that an R? Okay, so R. See, and usually at this point I'd be like, okay, they're saying, okay, I. So you can kind of go and see where they're going with it. Sometimes I try not to jump the gun because then I don't, just in case, but they'll tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, so why are you willing to give up your rights? Is that what you're saying? Oh boy, who's willing to do that? Okay, so that's your message. Okay, so why are you willing to give up your rights? Okay, so that's a message for us, you guys. We have to be thinking about that. And can you guys, I'm going to ask them, in what way? In what way are we giving up our rights? In what way are you concerned that we're giving up our rights? Related to what? And I think they're talking, yeah, okay. T. I'm assuming that's a T. Okay, are you spelling Trump? Just making sure they're smelling Trump. Okay, so why are you willing to give up your rights? Okay, you're kind of talking to the wrong community. I don't think this community is willing to give up our rights. Right? Okay. Are you talking about the collective, though? Are you referring to the collective in terms of willing to give up their rights? Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so that is a message for us to be thinking about from a collective standpoint, right? And so the question is where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? At this point, my gut instinct, well, we can get more information. I could continue talking to them. Actually, let's just ask a few more questions. So thank you, Archangel Michael and the Archangels for Cyber-Security. Appreciate it very, very much. Are you guys concerned we're giving up our rights in terms of information? Ah, okay, yes. Okay, really wide swing. Okay, so it's a information issue that you see is happening on Earth. Okay. Well, the question is, well, here's my question, is what can we do about it? What can we do about it individually? That's what I'm going to ask them, you guys, on the pendulum. Because here's the thing, like, we can, what is it that they want us to do? Is it enough to request their assistance? That's the question. Is it enough to request their assistance to support us in that? So, because individually, I don't know what to do about that, Is it enough to request your guys' assistance in that? Oh, it is. Okay, great. So let's go ahead, you guys, and request their assistance in helping all humans understand their rights when it comes to their own information and privacy. Okay? Is that enough that we have asked you, Archangel Michael, and the Archangels for Cyber-Security to assist? Well, I'm going to ask for my own assistance. So can you please give me clarity and help protect my information and my rights as it comes to my own information, and anyone who's asking for that right now in this video. So ask out loud, you guys. Just ask Archangel Michael and Archangels for Cyber-Security. I mean, who knew? For that same protection, if that's what you want. And can we ask for it on behalf of the collective? Yes. Okay. So I am so go ahead and ask for it on behalf of the collective, as long as it's for our highest and best good. Okay. So in any way, please protect our sovereign rights as individuals for each of us, that in our highest and best good, and in the highest and best good of the collective. So that means if anybody is getting in the way of that, if you could please not hurt them, obviously, but get in their way and make it very, very difficult, and in fact make it impossible for them to succeed in that. Okay, so do we have to be concerned about this with AI? No. Okay. Okay. So it's more of an individual person's type of situation? Yes. Is there anything you want to tell us on the pendulum that, is there anything else we need to do besides just ask for the support that we just asked for? No. Okay, great. Well, thank you for telling us that we should be aware of this and asking for your support, because I had no idea. This is amazing, you guys. This turned out unbelievably different than, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. That's why I like doing it with you, because I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. Okay, so let's go ahead real quick and we'll just get another little message from them. So Archangel Michael and the Archangels of Cyber-Security. Well, I better ask if this is the deck they want me to use, because I chose that deck and I just want to see if they can choose a message from there. Do you guys want me to use angels and ancestors for a message? Okay, no. Okay. Is there another deck you want me to select? What about the Ask Your Angels? What about that deck? Okay, I happen to have that one sitting here. Okay, you want me to use that one instead? Yes. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to have the same conversation tomorrow, you guys. The same kind of thing with the unicorns. Because I did a video with the unicorns this week asking the Lead Team Collective about unicorns. So it's time we start understanding our personal unicorns, because apparently we all have them. So, all right. So I will link the unicorn video right there. All right. So we've got the angel video, the unicorn video, and you can always find it in the Ask the Spirit Guides playlist on the channel. Okay, you guys. Oh, that's really getting wild. All right. So Archangel Michael and the Angels of Cyber-Security, what messages do you have? What message do you have today for us regarding anything? What else do you want us to know? What else do you want us to be thinking about? So this is Ask Your Guide by Sonia Coquette. This is like one of maybe my second or third deck I've ever gotten. And I've bought 64 of them now. A lot of times because I've been getting decks from you lovely people. People send me their favorite ones, which is nice. This is not a call out for you to do that. It's just every once in a while I get one and it's cool. That I never had. I'm like, cool, that's a new deck. See, I'm not getting anything, which is kind of interesting. Oh, there. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. That one just flew right out. Okay. I'm going to, oh, dang it. Okay. All right. So we're going to learn here. All right. So interesting, you guys. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You just can't. All right. Deceit. Guardian angel. Okay. Deceit. Okay. So let's see what they want to tell us about this. Let's see how we can work with this. Okay. Not be afraid of it, but work with it. Number 2. Okay. Deceit, deception, dishonesty, fraud, and cheating. I mean, you cannot make this up. This is amazing. I had no idea. Every once in a while, I'm just so flabbergasted by how this goes. Okay. Okay. Your guardian angel's message to you is confront deceit. You will be protected in the end. Confront deceit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Let me see what part of this. Okay, you are at risk of being deceived at this time. Pay close attention to what you are being told and trust your intuition if you sense what you're being told from others is not truthful. This deceit may come from a good friend who insists that everything is fine between you when in fact they are feeling jealous or competitive in some way. I don't think that's it, but it could be. It could be an individual message to you, but I think this is a collective. I think this is for the collective, especially because of that cybersecurity stuff. I don't know. Are we going to have a cybersecurity issue coming up? I can ask them. I didn't ask them. The deceit could arise from a significant partner who is straying from the partnership while denying it. Okay. Your guardian angel also reminds you that the most significant risk of deception could come from you. Check to be sure you are not deceiving yourself by denying what you feel in your heart. Hi, Lucy. Because you are unwilling to accept a difficult truth. That's interesting. Hi, Luce. She's being chatty all of a sudden. Come here. Come here. She might want some water. Come here. Sorry, hang on a sec. Hi. You want to see? Come here. Come here. Come here. If I don't do this, she'll just continue. Hi. Hi. We're visiting. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Come say hi. There she is. There she is. Meow. She's 20 years old, you guys. She's almost 21. It's incredible. I mean, look at this cat. She's actually gained quite a bit of weight. So she might look small, but she's extremely chatty. Like enough so that it drives you a little... It can get on your nerves, you know what I mean? Very chatty. Okay. All right. Ask your guardian angel to gently reveal. This would be perfect. This is your guidance, okay? Ask your guardian angel to gently reveal all that is deceiving you. Okay, so let's ask right now. Hey, you guys, can you gently reveal all that is deceiving me? And we already asked for clarity too from Archangel Michael and the cybersecurity angels. Okay. And bring it into the light of day. So shine light on it. Okay. Your guardian angel will escort you back into alignment if you are prepared to face the truth. Okay. I'm prepared to face the truth. Are you prepared to face the truth? Be sure you are. Okay. And be open-minded when something comes around, and come back to the community and tell us if you notice something. I don't know. It's going to be really bizarre if we see something in the next week on this. It's going to be really weird. Okay. Do not allow deceit to continue. You cannot force others to be honest with you if they are unwilling, but you can stop deceiving yourself and believing that they're not deceiving you. You know, I just added that last part. I got cat hair all over me now. But you can stop deceiving yourself. You will feel immediate relief if you do. Being honest helps not only you, but the ones you love as well. Dang it. Amazing. All right, let's watch. Let me just ask one more question, especially because they wanted to talk. Trying to get the hair off of me. Especially because they wanted us to talk to the Archangels of Cyber-Security. Okay, you guys, is there going to be a cybersecurity issue in the United States by chance? Yes. Is it one that everybody will feel? Oh, yes. Okay. Is this going to be allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, an attack from a foreign government? I wonder which one. Yes. Okay. Is this something that, is there a potential for it to be intervened by our government? Yes. Okay. So there is a chance that we won't notice it at all? Yes. Okay. But are you just asking us to be prepared for that? Like, yes. Should we be afraid of it? No. Okay. So if we have some kind of disruption, then maybe that, just consider it. Maybe if we go dark or something just for a short period of time. Okay. Okay. And again, just ask for protection for your belongings and and you can ask for the collective as long as it's in their highest and best good. We don't want to interfere with karma. So that's why I add if it's in their highest and best. Okay. And same with me. Like if I'm asking for clarity, if it's in my highest and best, I don't want it if it's not in my highest and best, So, okay. This was very interesting and I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And I will see you tomorrow we're going to have a similar conversation with unicorns. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.